Hello everyone, and welcome back to finally another airport update of Lexington Bluegrass Airport. It has been a long time. I believe it was December the last time I uploaded one of these, so almost 3 months, but we are finally back with another one. I am so excited. I have multiple new aircraft on the board today, a lot of backed up news that I just haven't gotten to share because there haven't been updates. So really just exciting update. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get straight into it with our first aircraft right here. We have an American Eagle Embraer 175. This is the first new model of the update. This is the new Gemini Jets release, which really isn't as good as the old one, but it's nice to get an Envoy release finally, which is what operates here. I can finally really realistically represent this route. So anyway, he just arrived in from Dallas, Fort Worth, or Red River Aviation's airports. I've not been able to realistically represent that route. It's like one of the only routes I've yet to be able to realistically represent. Oh, and the sun just came out. That's nice. But great to finally be able to send that out 100% realistically. So next to him right there, we have an Allegiant Airbus A320 in the Travel is Our Deal livery. Great livery. I am super excited. In just 2 days, I'm going to be flying on this aircraft from here in Lexington to Orlando Sanford. Just super excited to finally be able to fly again. It's been a little while. Obviously not as long as I had to wait during COVID, but it has certainly been a bit since I've last flown. So we're just going to go ahead and send him out on that exact route. This Legion A320 is just getting fueled up for Orlando Sanford. Next right here, we have a Delta Connection Embraer 170, and I believe these were actually supposed to be retired like months ago. I'm not sure why they are still operating, but nonetheless, they are still going very strong in Delta's fleet. I believe these are operated by Republic, if I'm not wrong. I'd have to check on that. But either way, these have been actually going very strong here into Lexington. We've been getting these twice a day to Atlanta and once a day to Washington Reagan. I'm kind of surprised that route is still going strong. But on the note of Atlanta, we've just been getting all kinds of crazy aircraft. I believe we've been getting Embraer 170s, CRJ 700s, CRJ 900s, 717-200s, and A320-200s. The mainline route has been replaced from the 737-800 to the A320-200. So we're getting 717s and A320s for mainline, and CRJ 700s, 900s, and Embraer 170s for Delta Connection. So lots of different aircraft on the Atlanta route. But I thought for today we're going to go ahead and send this guy out to Washington Reagan. I'm not sure how much longer that route will last, but we have it for the time being, so let's take advantage of it. Next right here, we have our second new model for the update, and that is the Delta Connection CRJ 700. I believe I did actually include this in the Raleigh Durham suggested update I did a few months back, but this is the first Lexington update it's been in, and I was initially not planning on including this because we are not really getting these regularly in, because Delta only have like I think 18 of these in their fleet, but I actually saw this on a sub-in route for one of the CRJ 900s. I guess just due to lower demand, the aircraft wasn't available. I don't really know. I didn't really look into why it was subbed in, but this was actually subbed in for a CRJ 900. So I thought I would take that advantage and include this in the update, because this is just really an incredible model. This is one of the best aircraft we've gotten from Gemini Jets in the past few years. This model is it's pretty much perfect. I can't really find anything bad to say about it. Like, all the colors are correct, the proportions are correct, the landing gear are actually in their correct spots. They actually roll like they roll like they're supposed to. They don't get stuck up. And they're also realistically sized. Horizontal stabilizers aren't flexed. I could go on and on naming the things that aren't wrong with this model, which is unusual for Gemini Jets. But I'm happy to see it, because this is a great model. I'm super happy to have it in my fleet, and he is just pushing out for Atlanta or Citrus Aviation's airport. Next right here, we have an American Eagle Embraer 145. Obviously, super happy to finally have this model. I've actually kind of decided not to get the new release, because I think this one's a little bit better. The color is slightly more realistic. And I don't really have a need in my fleet for more than one of these, because the only thing I'm using these for is Lexington. So I've decided to just kind of stick with this one. I believe this is the 2016 release or something like that. But it is a very nice model. And obviously these are still going super strong into Lexington, as they have been pretty much since American started operating here in like 2002 or something. Can't remember the exact year. But These have been going strong to Philadelphia, Chicago, and I've seen some on Charlotte. Charlotte's mostly been CRJs, but I have seen them on the Charlotte flight. But that really hasn't been going like hugely strong. So we're gonna send this guy out to Philadelphia today. Actually, in a few weeks from now, I'm gonna be driving up to Philadelphia with my parents for I can't even remember why. I think it's some kind of work trip for them, but I get to come along. So gonna have the chance to spot at PHL and hopefully spot this flight. So yeah, as I said, he is going to be heading out to Philadelphia. And finally, for today's update right here, we have a United Express CRJ-200 in the beautiful new livery. I would honestly kind of like to get one of these in the old livery. Just because I'm not doing Newark anymore does not mean I still want to keep growing. I don't still want to keep growing my United fleet. I've still been kind of doing that. You will see in my next collection update, which should be coming out next month. But the reason I have decided to throw United aircraft in today's update is because they have actually cut a route. So, obviously, about a year ago now, we saw them cut Houston, which had not been operating anyway due to the pandemic. And Washington Dulles was still supposed to start back up in the summer, I believe. But unfortunately, in a recent announcement, United have decided to cut Washington Dulles, along with a lot of other regional routes through different airports in the U.S., I believe due to a pilot shortage. But it is quite sad to see that go, and United are now only down to Chicago. United had been downsizing massively out of this airport, and it's quite sad to see. I really hope they don't leave because I really like seeing United aircraft. They have a really different livery from a lot of the other airlines, and it's just kind of a unique spurt of just bright blue. So it's definitely quite sad to see that route go. So I thought I'd include it in today's update for one last time. So yeah, this CRJ-200 is kind of just sitting idle as United aircraft often do because they schedule unusually long layovers here. But he is just sitting idle, and later today he is going to be heading out to Washington Dulles. And so yeah, everyone, that does conclude our update of Lexington Bluegrass Airport for today. If you did enjoy, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you have time, leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts. In terms of content over the next few weeks, obviously I'm flying Allegiant to Orlando, so expect a few trip reports. I'm supposed to be on an A320 and an A319, so I'm probably going to do 2 different trip reports there and back. And one of them's gonna be at night, so not sure how entertaining that'll actually be to watch. So 1 or 2, kind of depending on how good the footage is. So yeah, everyone. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys do have an absolutely incredible rest of your day. And I will see you later. Bye.
I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you. I'd like to love you, if I may.